So today I'm going to have a walk around Poorshill Wood, which is near Woburn in UK. This is the wood that I showed you a couple of weeks ago with all the bluebells in. So they've all now gone over, and I'm just going to have a walk around and see what has grown up in its place. So this wood is quite a mixed set of habitats. There's a deciduous wood area and some oak trees and some other sorts of trees, and then further on there's a pine wood, and right at the end there's a silver birch grove. So about 2 weeks ago, the area behind me was absolutely covered in bluebells, and you saw that in the video with this path leading through the trees, and now it has totally been covered in ferns, and you can see some of the blackberries growing up as well. So here's an area you can see where the bluebells were, and they're all died back now, and this area hasn't got ferns growing on it yet, but I'm sure it will do soon. So one cool thing in this wood, someone's made bird boxes out of old teapots, and there's about 5 or 6 of them up on different trees. So this is the start of the silver birch tree part of the wood. So you can see there's lots of them from the stream running on the right across to back where the oak and ash trees were. This area also used to have lots of large trees in, but at the start of this year they cut them all down, they clear cut this area, but they have luckily replanted lots of trees. They've put up some deer fencing because there's a lot of muntjac deer around here, so they've put fencing around the new trees to stop them eating all the shoots. So hopefully they'll grow up to big trees again in a few years' time. On the side of the wood nearest the road there's a pine forest plantation, and this area is all kept private, so you can't walk through it, and that's because they have pheasant shooting in this area, so there's lots of feeders up the top of the hill, and the birds are wandering around, so you see a few of them through the rest of the wood. So I'm now going to walk back towards the car along the top track, and this goes between the pine forest and the deciduous trees. On the side of this wood, there's also quite a lot of rhododendron bushes. They're quite invasive, so they're taking over this side of the wood a little bit, but they are quite pretty in the spring and summer. Here's another one of the teapots on a tree. This one's been painted grey by the look of it. I've not seen any birds actually using these teapots, but I'm sure they might do. And now I'm back to the start where I've parked my car. So it's about a 20-25 minute walk around this part of the wood. And it's really quiet, there's not many people here, it's just a small lay-by, so there's not many parking spaces. But it's really nice.